Yeah.
So maybe this dude was just higher up and whatever. But also, there's a lot of people who were like, okay, I'm gonna put this way: most people who were great in the '80s are dog shit now.
Yeah.
Most directors.
Harrison Ford.
No, I'm talking about like directors and like creative people
George
because
Lucas.
they blew their fucking creative load.
Yeah.
40 years ago or whatever, like 30 years ago. Like, it's not. I don't know. It's not a thing now.
Yeah.
It's like John Landis, fucking Blues Brothers and Animal House, and like after Twilight Zone, dude hasn't done shit. Like, So if John Landis did a Kickstarter, he's like, I'm gonna make the horror movie I always wanted to make.
Yeah.
I'd be like, the fuck you will.
Yeah.
Like,
not with my money, you won't, bitch.
Yeah. There's a reason why corporate America won't give you money. It's because, stuff hasn't been so great lately. Yeah. But, anyways, okay.
I mean, George Lucas is my go-to example for that, because young kids, I'm sorry to break it to you, but Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 are dog shit. 3's a little okay at points.
I have some confessing to do, though.
Yes, sir.
I've been watching the Clone Wars.
Yes.
On the Netflix.
Yes, the animated show.
Brought to you by Netflix.
Yeah.
The CG one, not the original one from the director of Samurai Jack. Although I want to check those out too.
Those are so good.
Yeah, I heard those are fucking banging.
They're goddamn phenomenal.
But I've been watching the Clone Wars cartoons, man, and they're not bad.
Nope, not bad. Very watchable.
They're like better than those prequel Star Wars movies.
Oh,
substantially.
Yeah, because they have better writing and no George Lucas involved.
Yeah, I don't, I'm watching these things, I'm like, that was, like, there's multiple part episodes that are almost film length, and they go out and do stuff, and there's all these different planets, and they're interacting with the aliens. It's all shit that you want to see in a Star Wars universe that they just never got to in the movies because they were so concerned with being, like, big and, like, hitting these major arcing story points, but not caring about the characters or interactions. And like the Anakin in the animated one is actually an Anakin that you would like, you see him being someone that people follow and stuff. Like
he's always like risking his life to go save people, and
he's good. Like, he's really good. But he's not just like a whiny piece of shit. Like,
they do a little bit of that stuff where he like breaks the rules all the time, and he's like, I don't want to follow the rules. That's a little annoying. But ultimately, and the Ahsoka, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's a little annoying.
That's like super anime too, right?
Very anime. Yeah, but I'll forgive it because you're right. All the other characters are fleshed out. I'm not a fan of Obi-Wan's voice, but all the other characters are really fleshed out. Yeah, it's very distracting. I really.
Sort of an impression of Obi-Wan Kenobi doing an impression of...
I don't know. Ewan McGregor, I think, does a great Obi-Wan without being, like, overacting Obi-Wan.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, some of the voices are pretty bad. Like, I don't mind Obi-Wan so much, but some of the tertiary characters, like the Hutts and stuff, when they appear... Some those like voices. Yeah. And it's like, stop it. Just make them sound fat or whatever, but don't give them fucking, like, I'm a wacky cartoon voice.
Exactly.
That's obnoxious. And Gungans. Fuck the Gungans.
Oh, god damn it. When you have a chance to essentially reboot a series and you leave the Gungans in, I'm worried about your state of mind.
That and the Trade Federation with those fucking Asian aliens.
Super racist of stereotypes.
It's the most racist aliens ever created.
Yeah.
Like, stop that shit. And they're super bad. There's
like, no good ones.
Yeah, they're always causing shit. You're like, oh no, here comes the fucking Asian alien to start shit.
Ancient aliens?
Ancient Asian aliens.
But I will say the droids do oh Jesus. They do make for a good, like, cannon fodder enemy in that, because like the Ninja Turtles had the Foot Clan that were all robots.
Absolutely, so and they're perfect for once again, they're far more endearing in this show than they are in any other form.
Because they actually have ones that you follow, like they have ones like with character, like this is the general little robot guy. Right, and
they're constantly in concern.
Yeah,
like. There's 3 of us and 1 of him. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, they just know. Like,
yeah, they know they're cannon fodder.
There's like, we're gonna have a lightsaber slash through us at some point. It's just gonna happen. Jedi's gonna show up. Jedi!
Yeah. Oh no! Yeah.
Oh.
We're dead.
Yeah.
We're dead.
We're dead.
Yeah.
But they still do it. And it makes sense that there's the entire evil army is robots because there's no moral compass.
Correct.
Like, that makes complete sense. And then the fact that the whole thing flip-flops because both sides are basically one side. It's like fucking weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the manipulation there for you, you know. So, yeah, that's very watchable. I will say that the Samurai Jack, I shouldn't say original, but the Samurai Jack ones are just from a stylistic point and watchability, fucking fantastic. There's one with Mace Windu where he's fighting. He loses his lightsaber, and so he starts using the nuts and bolts out of the robots to fight the robots with. I'm just like, oh god damn it! Why don't they do this shit in the movies?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's still in the one that I've been watching, there are moments where I'm like, can't you just force push that?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
If you've got those powers, I don't know if it's just they don't want to overuse them because I don't know.
There's a lot of
we haven't really worked out like when it's appropriate to use because sometimes like they can, you know, oh, I'll just grab my lightsaber using the Force.
Yes. And then they drop their lightsaber.
And there's other times where it's like, I can't quite reach that thing. And it's like, fucking force pull or push or whatever it is you do, man. Yeah. Come on. Like,
well, the Force is a terrible, I don't want to say MacGuffin, but like movie plot, whatever device, because it is so convenient. The fact that you wouldn't use it every time you have a problem is beyond me. Every time you see stormtroopers, just push them into the wall and kill them. Like, they're a non-issue.
Or just do the Jedi mind trick.
Exactly.
Like, anytime you just be like, hey, keep on walking, dude. And they're like, we're going to keep on walking.
Yeah. Done. We know it works, and they only use it like one time.
And if you're only fighting robots for the most part, just make something that fucks up electronics.
Yeah, exactly. Electricity, shoot electricity.
Because they have these bombs that shut down the droids or whatever. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't all of your weapons just be that?
Yes.
Like, just every time you roll into a situation, you just roll out like a fucking 100 of those droid stoppers.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No more done.
Yeah. No more fighting. No more war.
Yeah. So the reason that it worked well in the original Star Wars is because Luke was untrained in it. He didn't know Obi-Wan was kind of old.
And we didn't know what the capabilities were.
Yeah. And Darth Vader was like just super overpowered because he's deflecting laser shots, which later on they had to like work it in like it was part of. Do you remember that scene where they break into where he's in the Tabana gas city, the city in the clouds?
No.
So Darth Vader gets in the city in the clouds and he captures Princess Leia and all them and they burst into the room and Han Solo shoots laser blasts at Darth Vader. And Darth Vader just puts up his hand and deflects them. I always thought he's really strong in the Force. He can just deflect laser blasts. But no, apparently he's got some Tabanian weave shit in his gloves that can deflect laser blasts. Why don't all the stormtroopers have that shit? I just don't understand.
Okay, so it wasn't his.
No.
But we've learned that they can stop laser blasts with the Force because
correct.
That was the last Star Wars where he just froze it in midair,
which is fucking sick. Like,
yeah,
good on you guys.
Yeah, that was super sick. Just sitting there crackling, like doesn't know where to go.
Yeah, they did laser blasts and lightsabers right in this one. Well, the thing I didn't really realize too, somebody brought it up, is his lightsaber is fucked up. Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah.
It's like all like, and I didn't think about it, but I thought both lightsabers were. No, it's just his. It's probably because he's shitty at making lightsabers. He doesn't know how to do them well.
Well, yeah, because it supposedly it was based on an ancient version of the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Before they'd sort of perfected it, so that's what he could cobble together with his sort of crude understandings of it, and hence the cross, because those are supposed to be vents.
Oh, are those vents?
Yeah, those are supposed to be. It's supposed to be just like there's extra whatever. It doesn't know where to go, so it vents out on those little side things.
Oh shit!
That's like extra heat vents for the lightsaber.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't even think about it that way.
That was at least that's what I've read is their excuse for that. Because people are like, it's so not practical, and they're like, yeah, but it's for the character, besides the fact that it fucking looks cool.
It does look cool.
Is that it actually does serve a story purpose and that it's supposed to be a vent. But,
well, I think I would have made more sense if they like sputtered or something, or weren't always on, like they were like multiple, I don't know, if there was some sort of effect there that showed that it, you know, I don't know, that's what it was up to.
But that's why his was like more kind of crackly and sputtery than...
It was, you're right, it was.
They did a pretty good job of showing that.
Wow.
And the actual prop, you can see there's like random wires that run up the side and stuff. Like it's...
Really?
It was definitely like a home built. You should take a look at the online, the pictures of close-ups of the actual prop. It looks very hand built. So pretty cool.